Double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Most of us think of a witch as a hideous, wart-covered, green-faced old hag, cackling menacingly as she stirs a bubbling potion brewing in her cauldron. There's likely a black cat by her side, and her flying broom is propped up in the corner of her rundown cottage hidden deep in the woods. But a witch wasn't always thought of in this way. To the ancient Celts of Ireland and Scotland, she was a pagan goddess called the crone, who was honored during the Celtic end-of-year festival of Samhain. The crone, also known as Earth Mother, was revered for her wisdom and her ability to heal the sick and ease the pain of the suffering using herbal medicines. As Christianity spread through Europe, the mysterious ways of the crone fell out of favor with the church. In a day and age when men ran the show, a strong and intelligent woman who could somehow make the sick well again was cause for serious concern. It was widely believed that sickness and suffering were punishments from God, and these secretive healers had no business tinkering with God's will. The leading religious figures of the day began a campaign of fear-mongering, suggesting that these wise women were working alongside the devil to wreak havoc on the world. This led to mass hysteria, accidents, illnesses, death, miscarriages. All were blamed on evil spells cast by the witches, who were then gathered up, tried quickly in court, and burned alive in front of cheering villagers who'd gathered to see the spectacle. It's likely that early settlers to the United States brought their belief in witches with them, leading to the infamous Salem witch trials held in the late 1600s in Salem, Massachusetts. More than 200 people were accused of witchcraft and devil worship. 20 of them were executed.
Want to play a game of tag? If I catch you, I get to turn you into a toad.
It didn't take long before witches became permanently tied to All Hallows Eve on October 31st. After all, witches were mysterious and evil, and All Hallows Eve, known later as Halloween, was a haunting evening to remember and celebrate the dead. It's thought that the connection between witches and broomsticks came from one of their key tasks as healers, which was to provide herbal pain relief to women delivering babies. It was essential to have a clean and swept birthing area, so these women were known to carry brooms. And what about a witch's sidekick, the black cat? Hundreds of years ago, it was believed that witches could turn themselves into black cats. Others thought felines were spirits of the dead. A common superstition that remains to this day says that if a black cat crosses your path, you need to turn around and go back the way you came or be burdened with bad luck. And if you want to see a witch for yourself, it's going to take a little bit of effort. According to superstition, if you put your clothes on inside out and walk backwards on Halloween, a witch will appear at the stroke of midnight.